Alright, hello, Cinematic1495, and we are back for part 3 of my video game collection at the moment. There will also be, by the way, there's going to be updates of this when I get my full collection, or at least, yeah, when basically like a few years from now, or whenever I feel like when I get a better collection, and I feel like making another one of these, I will do this again. So, yeah, another 3 parts, I know. 40 minutes, I know. Anyway, this is my Kindle Fire HD tablet, which is the 300 one, which is just Wi-Fi or something. And I use this basically. I really just use this kind of mostly for I use it a little bit for Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, but that's why I have a phone for, really, to be honest. I use the camera, but really what I use it for is Minecraft Pocket Edition, which I got for a steal of $5 or 500 coins because I had that at the time, and Plants vs. Zombies, which apparently got like an update because it looks way different there than it usually does, and Temple Run 2 and movies and Netflix. I use it for a bunch of different things, so I do game on this tablet. And that's why I thought it deserved to be here. And the only reason the phone's probably not in here even is because I don't use it for games. I use it for Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and eBay more. And also I'm recording with the phone, which is awesome. Anyway, so I just want to make a quick mention of that. But now we're going to start with PlayStation 2 games I have. And now, number 1, let's see, we got Shadow Colossus, which is a terrific game where you go fight these gigantic things. And for the time, 2005... it looks freaking amazing. Oh my goodness, the graphics in this game are terrific for 2005 PlayStation 2, everything. It's just, oh boy, it's just so good. For some reason it's T for blood and fantasy violence, which I understand the violence because there's plenty of it in here. But blood, there's not exactly blood, it's just kind of black stuff spewing out, which I guess is blood. I don't know. It makes sense. I don't care, but that's the most unrecognizable one. I don't even know what one. It's supposed to be 2, but I don't recognize that. Either way, yeah, it's very expansive and awesome. Like, this game is just terrific. Go do yourself a favor and freaking play this game. I'm sorry, but just yes. I mean, there's gonna be some games I show off here that I'm gonna be like, do yourself a favor and just go play it, because that's how great these are. This one we got to try to get me and my dad to play some more multiplayer games for any system, and this actually kind of sucks. I'm not a big fan of it. Nothing much to say about it. This is the same thing with this. This is crap controls. This is like, no wonder it's $4. It's ridiculous. Might as well have got it though, I guess. We just tried it. Then we're jumping into, well, yeah, might as well jump into Wii U real quick and talk about, just kidding, we're gonna finish off PlayStation 2 with the World Series Poker, which my dad plays. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's probably the best poker game out there, to be honest. From what I've seen, I really kind of enjoy looking at it. But we're gonna jump into Wii U here, which is the only Wii U game I have at the time that isn't downloaded. That I don't even want to really show off downloaded games, except I will probably, if we have time, show off some downloaded games I have on my 3DS, but maybe that's not guaranteed. Probably won't happen. Either way, this is Nintendo Land. I got it free with my deluxe set Wii U. I actually had New Super Mario Wii U, Darklanders 2, which sucks because it has this weird audio glitches, and I don't know, I just don't like it that much after playing it. And Zombie U, which has a great game-breaking glitch, which it feels kind of like it's random. I don't know what triggers it, but some people get through the game, some people don't, like me, where you run out of C4, spoilers I suppose, and you can't get more, and it's like, what the hell? So you're stuck, and there's no patch for it, as far as I know, so yeah. So basically, you either start the game over or return it and get your money back, and that's what I did. And buy a different game, so that's what I did. But I haven't bought a different game yet. But either way, this is the only game I have left for the Wii U at the moment that hasn't downloaded. But this is basically really the only game I actually have that's worth it right now. And it's really fun. It's not worth, again, like I've said, I think I've said that before, but it's not worth the $60 full retail, because that's, I think, what it is right now. But it might be a little cheaper now, but brand new $60, no. Try to find it for somewhere in at least, maybe not used. I mean, I'm not saying get used, but like, just don't pay $60 for it. The most you should pay for this game is $50. Like, personally, the only reason it's $60 is because it's Nintendo character and all that Nintendo stuff. Which the interest for Metroids and games like Metroid and whatever games that people want. Well, Star Fox isn't there, which is actually kind of weird. They missed Star Fox, Wario, and Kirby, which I don't like Kirby, but of course plenty of people do, and I think it would be neat to see it instead of freaking Japan only games and crappy octopus Game & Watch dances. And a game that only had one game. How's that Nintendo's Greatest World? A game that had a whopping one game for the NES. It wasn't that even that good. And that. Yeah, those are really, instead of Star Fox or freaking Donkey Kong. Well, they got Donkey Kong, but Star Fox or freaking Wario Land or Wario World, which I like Wario World. We'll see that later, but I like Wario World. I think that should have a sequel. That's extremely underrated, and Wario Land Wario Lands are kind of over. They're not as good. And Wario World, even though it's short, is great. Which might as well jump into the GameCube games and start with that one. Why not start with that one? Just pick it out of the middle because I've been talking about it. It might as well be a good segue. Whoops. Wario World is a terrific game, and this is another one of those print-offs because I lost the cover. Either way, yes, Wario World is an amazing game. If you have not played this game and you like Nintendo, and especially if you like the GameCube, play this game. It's really good. It's short, it's short, but it's definitely worth playing. That's not the actual price of the game. This is a different case for something else. I should actually take that off. Oh well, I'll deal with that later, but yeah, I don't know how much they go for or nothing, but they're not the easiest to find. Like, all GameCube games aren't really that easy to find anymore. Actually lies. Sunshine is extremely easy. But yeah, yeah, play this game. It's really fun. And I think it's Wario's only 3D platformer. The rest are 2D, which is really sad because I really, really like this game. I really wish there was a Wario World 2. It definitely deserves it. And hopefully, like Luigi's Mansion, comes with a sequel like 10 years down the line. So basically pretty soon for like Wii U. Speaking of Luigi's Mansion is another, this is actual cover in case, which is damaged because I was stupid one day, but oh well. And it's player's choice, so it's good. But Luigi's Mansion is another slightly underrated game. Not as much as it used to be, but still pretty underrated. It's basically Ghostbuster style. Suck up ghosts with Luigi the coward, he's afraid of ghosts, so you have to face his fears. Is really awesome. There's no jumping, but, hell, you don't need it. There's vacuuming and blowing and sucking. What more could you want in a video game? You know what I mean? And yes, it's very short. It takes about 6 hours for an average gamer. Probably a little more than that, but about 6 hours is what I basically hear most of the time it does take. And after you beat the game, there's a hard mode, but it's really not that much harder. Actually, personally, I think hard mode is just a little bit easier. Even though you do take a little more, like double damage, but you do suck up double the speed. So there's the game. This game's kind of creepy, but really this game, I gotta say, takes it for creepy factor compared to the second game. The second game's just not as scary, I guess you'd say. I'm gonna say creepy because scary doesn't cut it for these games. And then back to Wario World. I said it was underrated. What was I saying? I was saying something about Sunshine. Either way, Sunshine. Speaking of Sunshine. Anyway, Sunshine. That was a little sloppy, sorry. But Super Mario Sunshine is another one of those black sheep Marios like Super Mario Bros. 2. And again, it's probably one of my favorites, like Super Mario Bros. 2, which I haven't mentioned. Super Mario Bros. 2 is a great game. I really like it. It's actually my favorite of the 3 Mario Brothers for the NES. I know people are gonna be like, "Hey, Super Mario Bros. 3's like the freaking best one ever. How can you like freaking number 2 better? Didn't you know it's a reskin of Doki Doki Panic or whatever that's called?" Yes, I do. I don't care. It's a great game. And really, that's the thing. It seems like number 2 is kind of the one that gets looked down upon the most when it comes to Nintendo. Like, let's just real quick, let's think about this. After the Super Nintendo, I think actually Super Mario World 2 is a great game, but I think that one gets a little more underratedness than Super Mario World, so I guess that counts. But Super Mario Bros. 1 was great, and then Super Mario Bros. 2 came out, and people hated it. People, I don't know if they hate it, I don't know, but they didn't like it that bad. They didn't really like it. And then Super Mario 3D 3 came out. Super Mario Bros. 3 came out, it was awesome. To most people, I really find it the worst. The controls are the worst. Everything's just mind-blowing, holy horrible in that game. It's really stressful and annoying, in my opinion. Sorry. Just my opinion, don't hurt me for it. And Super Mario Bros. 2 is my favorite. Then, the Nintendo 64 comes out, and it's nice and amazing. Which is actually, it is amazing. And then the GameCube come out, which is one of my favorites also, and that didn't do well. Like, it sold the least out of all three of them of that generation. It basically failed that generation. It lost that generation compared to the Xbox and PlayStation 2 sales, especially PlayStation 2 sales, which, by the way, PlayStation 2 is the best-selling video game console ever, with like 150 million copies sold to this day or something, or a billion or something, million or billion, I don't know, I think it's million. And it actually literally just stopped production this year in North America, or was it Japan? I don't know. Either way, like earlier this year, which is just ridiculous. It lasted 12 years in production, which is probably one of the longest in ever video games, which is amazing. Which is also kind of a little surprising because personally, I don't find too many amazing games on PlayStation 2, and that's just me. I don't know. I just think Shadow of the Colossus and maybe Eco, and then after that, like, let's see. I mean, there's plenty of games, you know. I don't know. It's just PlayStation 2 is always kind of weird with me. I don't know. It's just always this thing. But anyway, and then yeah, so the GameCube came out, and that's their second 3D console, which I'm counting as the second 3D console. And you know, that's probably the more hated one out of the bunch, really. And and then the Wii comes out and it's awesome. And then the second, I'm counting that as the second Nintendo 64, because basically their Nintendo consoles come out in pairs. There's the Nintendo Entertainment System and the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Then there's the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube, which Nintendo 64 and the GameCube AV cords are actually the same. Yeah, they're the same thing, so you can just plug one into the other and it works. And then the Wii. Sorry, that's the battery. It's annoying. It's loud. If you heard it, it's the battery's dying. So I'm gonna quick this up. But the Wii came out and it's different, and the Wii U comes out, and that's basically the second Wii. And then after the Wii U, I think they're gonna start something new. Like, it's gonna be something new, and that's gonna be another pair. But basically, you know, in the Wii and the Wii U, even though the Wii U's HD, you can still use the AV cables from the Wii to play the Wii U and stuff. Basically, the Wii U's doing bad and it's failing. But anyway, what I'm saying is Super Mario Sunshine is the second 3D Mario game. Like Super Mario Bros. 2 was the second 2D Mario game, and it's hated. It's the black sheep. Same thing with Mario Galaxy 2, which I actually love, which is actually my favorite. It just seems like the second games they do, shakes it up a lot, and or it's not what people want, and just makes people a little angry. Are happen to be my favorite, which is just weird. Anyway, now that I got done explaining that, which I really want to ever always explain that somewhere. Anyway, so next is Mario Party 4, which is the first GameCube Mario Party after Mario Party 3 for the Nintendo 64. The first 3 Mario Parties were the Nintendo 64, which I found out recently. And this game's really good. I like this game. Here's Arcade Treasures, which is basically just an arcade game, which comes like over 20 classic arcade games, which is kind of cool. And then we got the GameCube version of Super Mario. Dude, you're an idiot. Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem, which is a great game, good game. Not as good as the other 2 Scooby-Doo games, as in Scooby-Doo Unmasked, which is also a good game, which is another one of those self-cut-out covers because of certain things. But it's a really good game. I enjoyed it. That's all I have to say about it. I can't think of things to say about it. By the way, this is also another cutout. But this is my favorite Scooby-Doo game ever. Because, well, there's only 3 I've ever played. But, well, actually not true. Scooby-Doo 2. That's actually my least favorite there. I can hate that one. But Scooby-Doo, this is along with Wario World because the way I did it was, I think, pretty clever. See, it's 2 games, so when I had to replace the covers, I was like, hell, you know what? There you go. Boom, bam. Boom, bam. But, so this is my favorite one because the title's pretty cool, 9 of 100 Frights. The graphics, I like the art style for this game. And I like Scooby. Scooby's really cool in this game. You get double jump, and you get to fight all these classic Marios from Scooby-Doo Where Are You? And it's so awesome. The boss fights, the music, the gameplay. Everything about this game's really good. Go play this game, basically. It's pretty good. Well, we'll actually put that face up. Actually, yeah, we'll put that. Just put Wario World face up. Next is the best Paper Mario game in the whole entire Paper Mario series. The first game for the Nintendo 64, which actually I didn't know was for the Nintendo 64. Actually, when I was really young, for some real reason, I was like, Super Nintendo was the first Paper Mario. I was like, how would that work? But then I was like, oh, duh, it's Super Mario Nintendo 64, you dumbass. Which, I have that on Wii Virtual Console, not Wii Virtual Console, because it's not out yet. Not even Nintendo 64 Virtual Console is out for the Wii U, but I have it for the Wii Virtual Console, and it is amazing. It's a pretty good game. But followed up by this one just perfects that game. This game's not only hilarious. Well, it's not. I don't find it completely hilarious, but not only is this game funny. This game is funny. But it's just awesome. Like the graphics are some of the best in the series. The characters are terrific. Oh yeah, it's another cutout, personal made one with the back cover being that. The story is different. Peach did not get kidnapped by Bowser for again, that's different. Oh my god, freaking shocker, Bowser did, Princess Peach did not, she got kidnapped by someone else this time. Someone else. Finally. Someone else after someone else basically. So that mixed it up a little, which is awesome. And you actually get to play as Bowser and Bowser in Eludes along with Peach interludes, which were in the first game, but not Bowser ones, which is really cool. And you can play with Mario, and the chapters are really nice. And I love Chapter 6. And I like Chapter 3. I like Chapter 4. I don't care what people say. And again, number 2s, are my favorite so far. It's just really interesting. Let's see. Is that all the GameCube games I have? Nope. I actually have Robots, which is off the movie, which I liked. And this game is fun, except for one part I got stuck on when you roll around the ball trying to get parts. I just keep dying. It's really annoying. I hate that. I hate that part. So I actually got this game. I bought this game, but then I lost this game, and I sold this game, but then I actually got off of a friend a long time ago, which I actually have not seen in a long time. It's really sad. It's kind of sad that I haven't seen them in a long time. And that's all my GameCube games, basically. So now, we're going to transition into, before we go back to Nintendo, we're going to transition real quick into PlayStation 3 for the only 2 games I have for at the moment, which I actually had Tomb Raider and Red Dead Redemption was my dad's game, and Tomb Raider, actually, I think it sucks. Like, you cannot move, literally, you cannot move in one of the 8 directions at all. Like, she doesn't move at all. And it doesn't matter, I've tried it with all controllers for the PlayStation, all the controllers. It doesn't matter what controller or system, nothing. She doesn't move in one direction, and that pisses me off, and it's really irritating. And it's just not a big deal. And it's like Uncharted, but Uncharted's just way more awesome. It perfects it way more. Especially when it comes to playable characters and storyline. And, that. Screw that lady, Who wants to play as a girl? Who cares how... whatever. I'm just kidding. It's completely fine. It's just... it doesn't work. Anyway... Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, really great game. I really recommend it, especially, well, I don't recommend it if you don't like Family Guy, because if you don't like Family Guy, you might not understand some of the stuff, and you probably won't exactly like it, and probably think it's stupid. And I don't know. I absolutely love Family Guy, and so I like this game. Even though it's really short, it only has 10 levels, which most are boss fights, which is kind of sad, but they take a while, so... I like it. It's brand new, $40, GameStop. Not bad deal. PlayStation 3 HD, nice. This is Uncharted 3, which I actually had the other 2 Uncharted's, but now I don't. At the moment, I don't have a full collection of all my games, just after a recent thing. But you know what? Oh well. Too bad. This is still awesome. Uncharted 3 is the second best. The first one absolutely sucks, and the second one is the best. Which, there he goes again. The second one's being the best. It's unbelievable, man. Like, what's so good? It's just amazing how the number 2 is like either the best in your opinion or other people's opinion. Like the PlayStation 2 is the best by just records, and I don't know. It's just weird. Anyway, Uncharted 3 is a really good game, really fun. Go play it. Anyway, we're gonna transition to the Wii, which the first game I'm gonna start off with is Super Mario Galaxy. Now, I thought this was a launch game because I thought the Wii, again, came out in 2007 because that's when I got mine for Christmas, and this is the game I got with it. But no, Wii Sports, which actually I have Wii Sports, but I don't have it here right now. Actually, I literally have Wii Sports either in a Wii right now or like in this room or in my house, but I didn't get it in this particular pile of games I have to show. So I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm going to speed up here because we need to get through a few more games. So, yeah, this is a great game. I really love it. It's really awesome. And, yeah, that's all I have to say about it, really. It's just really cool looking. And it spawned a sequel because of its popularity. And which Miyamoto said in a quote, or someone from Nintendo said that it was because they didn't have, or I think it was him. He says he didn't get all the ideas he wanted to out in the Galaxy, and there's just so many that he had to make a new game, which I like. I like the second one better personally. It's just a lot more cool and fun, especially the second half of the game. It's really long. It's actually the longest 3D Mario game, or probably the longest Mario game, like actual Mario games, going from the first 2D ones to the 3D. So Just saying. Which is interesting. And speaking of longest games, this is probably the longest Zelda game, I think. Like, in my opinion, I think this is the longest because Twilight Princess clocks in there close to this, but not near. Nah, this seems just at least a little bit longer. This is Skyward Sword, which is actually, I got this game for, if you go to GameStop, don't do it. You'll get it like brand new for $50 or something, or used for like 40 or 50 or 45, or I don't know, some rip-off crap prices at GameStop is shite, okay? Do not go to GameStop, okay? They're crap, okay? They're I don't really like GameStop anymore. After I mean, you find out they're just bad. They're just one of those greedy ass companies. So I recommend no GameStop. Okay. I don't care if you do or not. I mean, you can do it whatever you want. I'm just saying. Just GameStop's just. They're. Just, Anyway. I actually got this at Fred Meyer's. When I got this, and I'm pretty sure it's still like this. I got it for brand new, and all wrapped in plastic and nice, brand new for $30, $29.99, brand new. Not even joking. It was just a case and stuff, but it came with the CD, a brand new CD, and the game, which I thought it just came with the game anymore, but no, it actually came with the original CD that you usually get with the bundle. For a brand new $30, the game and the CD, which is really weird because usually, especially first-party Nintendo titles, are always $50, and this was not on sale. Okay, this was not on sale at Fred Meyer's. It was literally like this. It was literally like this sticker, but with new on it. It was a brand new. It was a new. It said new on the sticker, and it was all plastic. It was just. I'm kind of blown away that it was $30 especially with the CD and stuff brand new, because this game is really good. I mean, it's so underrated because it's like, I mean, yes, the motion controls are annoying, and especially, oh man, Girahim pisses me the hell off. Holy crap, man, he pisses me off. I cannot stand that guy. I'm not even gonna start. That's gonna have a lot of swearing. So that's probably that's like a rant video. I'm gonna make a rant video all about Girahim in this game. I swear. Okay? Expect that. So anyway. Yeah. This game's really good, and I don't know, I was just really surprised it was $30 like that, brand new. I don't know. I'm just I feel bad for it, because, I mean, yeah, Twilight Princess is $20, same with Mario Galaxy, so, but this game's not that old, so that's I just kind of a little sad. Next game is NASCAR kart racing, which is extremely stupid. I hate it. I don't really like it. My dad wanted to get it because he thought, he doesn't think about certain things about quality and stuff. He thinks just since it's a kart racer, it's going to be good like Mario Kart, but yeah, it's crap. Don't buy it. Yeah, we only have it for like $5. This is another crappy one, which is just crap. If you're gonna get a good fishing game, go for Fishing Resort for like $20, I think it is, and that is amazing. I don't